Happy 11/11 to all of you. And happy Veterans Day. To any of you men and women who have served or are serving, we bless and honor you. So I'm here with a limited time frame to try to explain to you what are ancient crystal skulls, or try to clear up some of the confusion that has happened around us. First of all, I have to say something which is important to pass information. As you know, we are gathered 11/11/11 in many places around the world today. There are actually at least 5 other crystal skull conferences that I know of going on around the world at this time, in different parts of the world. Not only that, you know there are 11/11/11 ceremonies all around the world at sacred sites, but not in Egypt. And I need to explain this to you all, because it is a lesson for us all. I know of at least 3 groups I was going to come up here and say who are going to be in the Great Pyramid today. As you know, those of you who don't know me, I am an alternative Egyptologist. I lead tours to Egypt. I've been going to Egypt for the last 19 years. I had an Egyptian teacher who I will speak a little bit about. But 3 groups that I knew of, I was actually going to be telling you that, well, first of all, when I first heard of this conference, when Kendall said we were going to do 11/11/11, I told everyone, well, I'm going to be speaking at 11/11/11 at 11 a.m. Well, it's 11:30. We're just a little off. But I was going to be coordinating with a group that I knew personally that was going to be in the Great Pyramid in about 2 hours from now to join with us. But I want you to understand something, and it is one of our lessons here today. We're all here to deal with ego. Ego is the great lesson of the human condition. It's my first time I saw anything or learned anything about a crystal skull was November 1979. And the photograph was of a skull which they're showing on the wall right now, which Nick Del Sereno named the Mayan crystal skull. Why? Because his students all saw Mayan scenes in it. Okay. So this was it. So we arranged in January of 1980, John Zamora brought this skull in. He was working as an agent for a man named Francisco Reyes. Francisco claimed he was a Mayan priest and was bringing these objects in. Nick thought that they were sort of sophisticated tomb robbers. But whatever, they brought the skulls in. So I got to see this skull, got to work with this skull. Amazing skull. A lot of energy, a lot of interesting things about this skull. Some things I want you to look at because it's going to be important. We're going to return to it later. There's indentations on the side. There's a certain number of crystal skulls who carry this trait. Indentations on the side. The particular way the jaw is and the teeth are and the shape of the eyes. Very significant. Take a good look at it. So this skull enabled me to first meet Dr. Marcel J. Vogel, senior scientist chemist at IBM, one of the outstanding people in the world who knew about crystal. He actually got his PhD in liquid phosphors and crystals. He was the crystal man at IBM. He also was a Rosicrucian. That's where I connected with him. So I got to work with Marcel and watch him work with the skull. He declared the skull a language decoder. What does that mean? Well, if any of you guys are sensitive enough, and I'm not trying to put a value judgment on those who can't see this, but you can actually see crystal skulls talk to each other if you can get in that state.